Hi members, Facebook Live. I've arrived finally here at the Great Wolfe Lodge in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it's not a lot to share with you today because not a lot of people here. I met Todd at the airport. That was amazing. I was wandering past out of the gateway and somebody was on a phone and they sort of yelled out Patricia, and I immediately turned around. It wasn't for me, but then I went into this thoughts process as, well, wouldn't it be bizarre if you just ran into someone like out of thousands of people, you're in a whole different country, and wouldn't it be crazy if out of thousands of people you actually run into someone? I just actually had that thought. And then I wandered down to the baggage carousel, and the next thing, Todd Fox jumps out in front of me. I was just shocked. I was too busy looking at which bag carousel I've got to pick my luggage from, and he jumped out in front of me and it shocked me, but it was brilliant. So we shared an Uber ride here to the lodge and I've checked in and we went down, had some dinner. Renee, I knew that you'd be on. I'm so pleased to see you, and I did this specifically because it's 9:30 p.m. here and it will be 11:30 p.m. back home. So I was sitting here thinking, you know what, I'm just going to hop on and hopefully you, Renee, will be on there because you're the Aussie back home, and it's brilliant. It's really cool. So as you can see behind me, there's the room. And Claudia arrives tomorrow, so I'm sharing a room with Claudia. Hi, Fatma. That's so awesome that you've come on. That's really cool. So here's the room. You can sort of see here. It's interesting, I must say, the decor. Actually, I'm just going to show you around because it's quite interesting. Actually, the place is very interesting. It's packed with kids, I must say. So we have some artwork right opposite the bed. Oh, and we have another piece of artwork, another wolf. And we have the big bears up here, which is very interesting as well. Massive rooms, really big rooms, and microwave, which is really cool, and bar fridge. So yeah, interesting. Actually, the timber beds. So it's very lodge-like. And I've got to show you the lamp shades here. The lamp, I don't know whether you can see them actually. They're like a tree branch. So, don't know whether you can just sort of get that. What else have we got here? Oh, we have, there we go. Look at the lamps. I think they're reindeer, aren't they? I don't know. Anyone? Reindeer, and we have a forest scene at the back here. So big room, huge room. So that's pretty exciting. So I came back, I met Mike Hoff down at the bar. I met some platinum participants. They've had their first day of platinum, so it was really good. They were all being Brian. It's very cool. I have been a kid. I've already played a game of 10-pin bowling. Have you been down there playing the 10-pin bowls? So I played off with Todd Fox. So we were thinking of getting some teams together because I think that would be very cool. So we've come back and met some of the platinum participants, and it's brilliant because you just reflect and remind yourself of where you were at on that first day of that platinum branding workshop. And I'm not going to give anything away here because I think you have to go through the process. Bowling is great. Go down. I actually had the bumpers up at the beginning, Brian. We didn't realise it, but until we started to get further into the game, it started to rebound off the bumpers. But it's harder than you think. See, it's actually kids' size. And it is, even though it's like shorter, it's still harder than you think. So I think we should have some team playoffs. I think tomorrow night, maybe Friday night, even maybe Saturday night after a few drinks, well after Momentum Day, I think that would be really good fun. So yes, came back to the room after the bowling session. So it's 9:30. So pretty much an early night. I came back, had a cup of tea, made a cup of tea, had a sneaky chocolate. Todd didn't see that. I was being very good. I was having salads downstairs and I was being all very conscientious. And I got back to the room and I thought, you know what? A cup of tea and you got to have a biscuit or a little chocky treat with a cup of tea. So that was my indulgence tonight. Cordelia! Where were you? Are you here? Because I think that you arrived yesterday. Didn't know you were here. I'm here. So tomorrow, let me know. Text me where you're hanging out because I want to connect. I didn't sneak in. I was at the bar for about 2 hours. So, yeah, that's sort of the night. Met up with the platinum participants and they were all very conscientious and diligent and they were being very conscientious about going back to their room. Yes, I'm back. Cordelia just rang me in the middle of a live. Cordelia, I'll ring you back. So, yes, so it's, you know, very good to see them being very, very conscientious and very studious and making sure that they're going back to do their homework because that is really, really important. It's an important part of the process. And I could see they were all very conscientious about getting back and doing that. So that's my brief share of the Great Wolfe Lodge. It's going to be fun. And I see there's a water park down there. I'm really excited to actually try out that water slide because I think that's going to be a whole lot of fun. That's my share and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye everyone.